This is one of my first paintings, which is very basic in technique, and it's the painting which I just experimented, but it still has a message. That's why I included it in this video. The name is Trellis, and it's a place I often visit, or I just feel like I'm there when I'm with the Lord, and it's like the place of my walk with Jesus. And you know, the Lord loves fulfilling the desires of our hearts, and I was always fascinated by the trellis. Every time I was in a trellis, I was like standing in awe of being surrounded by these plants, and it always amazed me. And you know, God is like that. He loves giving us the pleasures of our hearts, and He's like that, and He knew that I always longed for things like that, and that's why I always see this stuff, or not always, but quite usually. And it's the place, you know, where everything is just alive. You either see Him or just sense Him. Maybe you just feel how He holds your hands, or how He touches your back, or how He is standing at the end of this trellis, calling you in, calling you forward. Or you just don't sense Him at all. You just know that He is surrounding you. He's all around you. He's greeting you in the leaves. He's greeting you in the flowers. He is the stone you're stepping on. He's the air you breathe, and you just know that He's present, even though you have no proof of it. And you just walk there, and you just encounter Him in everything. Every leaf is just Him. Every flower is just Him. Every time you sense the breeze on your skin is a way of encountering Him. And you are just so full of His presence while walking. And sometimes you don't even do anything. You just enjoy each other's presence. You just enjoy beauty. Beauty is Him, the revelation of Him. This scene is a kind of like a face of God. Everything is alive, everything is speaking, everything is a revelation of Him. The stone is alive and declares His goodness. The smell of this flower is also a smell of Him. Everything is just the revelation of Him, just a way to see another face of God. Yeah, it's heaven. Heaven is knowing His presence, nothing more. If you know, if you are aware of His presence, you are in heaven, anywhere you are. Yeah, another favorite places is this secret place. I go back to this place so often. In the natural, I really love waters and lakes surrounded by wild plants and stuff like that. So I really love scenes like that. But it's a heavenly scene. you can see the flow of glory, the flow of His love, the substance of God, a honey-like yellow stuff flowing from everywhere. It's always in the background of heavenly paintings of mine, because His throne is lifted above everything and it can be seen from everywhere. That's why it is always somewhere in the background. The glory is always somewhere in the background, flowing through, flowing down, flowing away. So yeah, the background is the glory itself. Usually I don't paint the throne or the throne room. I just a cloud of glory. Not just because it's easier to do that, but because it's like I want to keep the mystery. And yeah, it's a meeting place with Jesus, the still peaceful water with a lot of plants and this white building or little stuff is just a place of our encounter. Sometimes I sit there and I just enjoy the tranquility, and sometimes I just hear steps on the soft grass and I know it's Him, and He just sits down, leans back and watches me, or just leans out of this white thing and takes a deep breath, and we are just together. Sometimes he shares deep revelations here, but usually we just talk about our stuff to each other. Sometimes he shares revelations, but most of the time we just tell each other how much we love each other. How much we love each other. And then we are silent. Sometimes he does very romantic stuff here. It's really the place of meeting my bridegroom. Sometimes he brings me little stuff that means so much to me. He is winning my heart. That's what he does here. And he takes time. He is not in a hurry. And sometimes I'm not ready to experience him or the way he wants to encounter me. So I don't allow him what he wants to do or what he feels like doing. And then he just waits for me till I allow him to kiss my forehead or touch me, till I allow him to express his love to me. Yeah, it's our place of love, our place of encounter. Sometimes it's a place of pouring out my stupid, depressed thoughts to him. Sometimes it's not that romantic at all. I just share my stupid things and he has fun of it. He loves the way I throw stuff at him. He actually enjoys it. Oh, now I feel so overwhelmed by his love by talking about it. I can't even continue this. Oh. Yeah. And everything here speaks of his love. This white stuff he built just for us. This surrounding this whole scene created just to be the set for our encounters. This whole lake, all the flowers, all these plants exist just to have a background for our encounters. The next picture is it you know? A lot of people who visit heaven or have some out-of-body encounter go through this channel. I don't usually do that. I don't really even know whether I ever experienced that. Sometimes I sense something like that, but for me it's more like an expression of being thrown away. It's the symbol of being taken away into his presence. It's the place of drawing. As the Book of Songs says, you take me away with you. And I just wanted to depict that. Being taken away, being drawn. You can't even get into his presence, you must be drawn. You take a few stupid steps, you think you show God that you are really about him, but actually they are just some stumbling stupid steps. And the thing happens when he draws you, when he takes you away. It's the place of beautiful surrounding and amazing views, and it's the place of not caring about these things. It's the place where you don't care about revelation, don't care about all the useless thoughts, but all the good stuff. You are only about to seek his face. You are only about to encounter his depths. You leave everything behind. As Paul says, you don't look at the right or the left. You focus on your goal, and your goal is him. And you leave everything behind. You let everything pass by. You can feel the air movements of you speeding and racing toward your goal. How the air touches your skin while everything is being left behind. And that's the real deal. When you see awesome places to stop, good revelations, good ministry stuff, and you just leave them behind to seek his face. And he is the road, he is the goal. He is the air that touches your skin by leaving everything behind. Still you want him. Still you want the depth of him. That's the goal of everything. His space. Just let us leave everything behind. Let us be drawn into His presence. Don't walk Him. Let Him draw you. It's the picture of drawing, being drawn.